Hey guys, it's Matty here, and today we're talking guitar gear, and today is very important. We're talking first aid kits. Here we go. So by first aid kit, I don't mean plasters and bandages and stuff like that. They are important to have, but today we're talking gear first aid kits for guitarists. By that, I mean these things. Little packs full of stuff that could save you at a gig. Very important to have, and this is what I have in mine. One of the first things I put inside my little guitar gear case, spare strings. Always worth having. You know what I'm like. I always snap a string every gig, and as you know, I'm prolific at snapping them 4 in one night. That's 2 sets of strings I've gone through before. So these things are lifesavers. They don't need to be expensive. They don't need to be perfect. They just need to be a cheap little thing you can put in just to save you in case you snap a string or 4. Okay guys, if you're going to have guitar strings, you might as well have this next one as well, and these are very cheap to pick up. Winders! Now these are very, very cheap. As I say, you can get them for £1, £2 from any good guitar store. If a guitar store is not selling them, they're not a guitar store you want to know, believe me. Some of these can be a bit better, a bit more expensive, but you can get clippers on the end, and they are handy. However, I find them to be a bit cumbersome. You want something simple and handy in your pack that you can just store away and easy to use. Now this next one might not feel like a necessity to some of you, but to me and to bassist Dan, it can be very, very handy to have. And these are screwdrivers. Now this one I've got here is a very simple one, a detachable one with both ends. Easily put away, easily just hidden inside that case. I can't remember where I got it from. It was like £1. I think it came in the pack. But they're really handy. What happens if your wiring goes off, or for some reason your electrics aren't working, you can't figure it out, or, which happens a lot to my bassist Dan, you'll find that your little lockers for your strap don't want to stay on. Get yourself a screwdriver. Always worth having in the pack just in case. Now this one yet again is one for you if you're putting guitar strings on, and it isn't exactly a necessity, but it is something that I have found really, really handy if you want to get your sound just right, and that is a little string ruler. Now these things usually come in the packs whenever you buy them, and they're very easy to use. You put them straight down on the body, you figure out where you're going, and you make sure you get that perfect pitch every time. They're just, easy to use, so why not? Now next, we basically talked about these, but they are worth having, and these are clippers, string clippers. These are very, very handy little things. They're very easy to use. We all know what they do. Just make sure you have them in your pack, just as a precautionary measure. Always good. If you snap a string and you want to get it off quick, these are handy. You want to get your strings on and you want to snap that excess off, these are perfect. Get yourself a set. Okay guys, the next thing we're going to talk about is strap locks. Now these little things are the handy dandiest little things you're going to get. Now you can get yourself the little rubber ones if you want to. These are great to have spare in your first aid kit just as a precautionary measure. But if you're like me, you want to get the ones that screw into the body. These are great. They snap straight onto your strap and they stay on your guitar. Obviously, if you're going to get them, pay a bit of money. I have Schlur ones on my Gretsch guitar, yet again not endorsing, just saying what I have, and they are brilliant. They have stayed on all the way through. The little ones you get can be touchy. Pay some good money, you will not regret it, believe me. Now another little thing to have in your guitar case, your first aid kit, is one of those things that everyone should have. If you don't have one, you're not doing the game right. A little tuner. Now I suggest chromatics. You can get pedals, which I also have as well. They're brilliant for cutting off the noise. These are just great to get through the noise. If you want something quick and easy to put in your pack, just in case something happens, grab yourself one of these. Now, I'm not saying that these are the ones you want. These are great, the little snark ones. They are brilliant, but it's all up to a personal decision. Choose what you like, get what you like, spend the money you want. But yet again, if you buy cheap, you're going to get cheap. So get something decent. Alright guys, the next thing we're going to talk about for me is a necessity and always worth having. We're talking pick holders. Now these little things are great. They can go anywhere you want as long as you've got a little key fob for them. And they hold a variety of picks in there, always worth having. However, if you're like me, I think it's better to get one of these. These are stick-on pick holders. They stick right at the back of your headstock or back of your guitar, front of your guitar, wherever you want to put them, it's up to you. But yet again, they can hold up to 10 picks in there, depending on size, obviously. Always worth having and always easy to get a pick when you lose one. Alright guys, second to last thing now, and something I always suggest you have multiples of, hidden away in different areas, alright? And we're not being rude, we're talking good areas here. We're talking about capos. Now I call these capos, these are not capos, they're capos, because they cap the strings. They are really having to have, and I think that these are brilliant. These are Kaisers. Now, as I say, I'm not endorsing, these are just what I use. And I've been put onto these by our bassist Dan because he thought they were brilliant, and you know what, I have to agree with him. Not very often that happens, but these are brilliant. Get yourself some capos, keep them everywhere, and you will not regret it. Now, one of the last things I suggest you have in your first aid kit, and yet again, these are not necessities, but I think they're really worth having, and that is cleaning gear. Now, I am prolific for sweating at gigs. I do multiple things. If you come and see us, you'll understand. But I find that if you do not have cleaning gear on you, rust can be a massive issue if you sweat like I do. You will find that everything is covered. Get yourself one of these sets. These are beautiful little sets. Yet again, I'm not going to tell you the name. You probably see it already. But you can get yourself everything from fretboard cleaner to revitalizer to metal cleaner with a little scrubber on them, and you will not regret it. Do that before you put them in your hard case, and you will save yourself hours of work trying to get rust off. Really worth having and very cheap. Okay guys, extra one for you. I always say it's worth having, and I think you'll understand. If you are a professional musician and you're gigging around and you want to get more gigs, business cards. Always worth having, guys. These are cheap little things you can get off the internet. Very easy to print off yourself if you want to, in all honesty. But we've gone with print. Get these in your case, get these in your little first aid kit, and you will not regret having these. Seriously. Alright guys, thank you so much for looking and watching what we were doing. That was my first aid kit. There is multiple stuff on there, so we may do another one of these. If you want to see any more, or you have information that you think, Matthew, I think you should have other stuff in that first aid kit, well, let me know. That'd be great. We can do reviews on stuff that you use. Or bring me your first aid kit. If you are local and you want me to do a review on your first aid kit, let me know. We will do it. Cheers, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. See you soon.